Thank you so much for joining me as GameEdged. We're back in Icarus, and it's getting closer and closer to the time for us to blast off, but we need to go to the Arctic and do this. We're going to have to invest in some points and stuff, and I had a lot of fun with our friends. Where did all my bows and everything go? What the frick just happened? Okay, well, for some odd reason, I've lost all my stuff. I didn't place it in here, did I? I don't know what I did. It's gone. Well, we'll just have to make a new one. Yeah, okay, that's kind of weird. I know I put some stuff here, but I didn't put that there. All right, you know what? We're just going to accept it and see what happened. The game somehow swallowed up my stuff. We'll just make a new longbow, but we actually, you know what? We're going to make something better than that. Screw that. All right, let's go invest in some points and stuff. Again, I'm super confused why that happened. My arrows are still there. That's good. That's good. It's a positive. All right, again, if you enjoyed the series, please make sure you hit the like button. If you're brand new, please go subscribe. I'm always very much appreciative. We're going to need to make a bench so we can make ourselves some of the fine armor over here, which means I'll have to invest some points to get up here. And this is what a lot of people were actually recommending that I go and do, is get myself up to this area here for going to the Arctic. This is probably the best stuff. Now, you can make other stuff too, but we'll see how it goes, right? So I need to invest in here to get to this one, I think. Can I even need to, or should I just go here? I think I can just go right here. Oh, god darn, I just wasted some points for no reason. But it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna get fur armor, fur legs, fur everything, and it's expensive, isn't it? Ooh, lots of points. Lots of points. Well, it looks like I should have invested in talents on this one. That's a real shame. I didn't realize a little book was there, so we can't get the skiing benches yet. That's my bad. If we can up it again, we're at max level 25, and 30 is the other one, of course. We still actually gain points for this, so we could still get points through there. You just won't level up, as per what I've heard from Dread. A lot of cool things. Also, I'm not the only one that had a problem with coal. Supposedly that is an issue that occurred if you started the game when it first launched. I think there was an update that fixed that, and I didn't have a chance to do it. But let's get the seat. Let's get this going here so we can make that little bench. I don't even have my bench here. I think I already made it, didn't I? I did. Oh, this is wicked. So we're going to need lots of fur. I don't think I have a ton of it, which is weird. I feel like I had more than this at one point. And is there more in this bench maybe? Did I shoot some in here by mistake? I don't know what I did with it all. But I got my old bow in there. We're also going to invest in better weaponry too. For as per I heard, this crossbow is actually really good. I definitely wanted to get myself into the other bow right here. This one here to test it out. Now we have a bunch of titanium and stuff. And by mistake, I did make some ingots and stuff. But there's carbon fiber, which I have no idea yet how to make. So there's aluminum arrows too we can make. It takes epoxy too. So I'm figuring this has got to be better because it's further up here. But I've been hearing that this is absolutely the best thing right now out there. So we might want to just go to the crossbow. I'm not positive. We're going to test out everything we can as much as we possibly do. But first I need to get the fur stuff going. So let's get working on that. And suppose you don't get hot from this. This is really good. I did make a whole bunch of rope, and that is good. And I'm going to need what else for this? Just to make sure we have this going proper here. We have fur. We're going to need leather too. And leather. All right. So let's get as much done as possible. We'll get a suit made if we can. If not, we're going to have to go a little bit of hunting spree today. So we'll make one fur head. There's 12. One fur, well, jacket. Cool. We've got a little fur armor over here for the... Oh, nice. This is going to be cool too. Fur arms and fur legs. Yep, I'm just going to need a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Who wants to be the victim today? And I really want that skating bench. Oh, you know what? I have nothing to shoot you with. I'll be back. We're going to get the crossbow. Screw it. Let's test it out. It's going to take 12 ingots, though. That's the only thing that's super expensive. I want to go for steel so badly. And get more steel stuff. There's carbon arrows and aluminum. I think that's going to be a pain in the butt to get. I'll be honest with you, because it's very limited on aluminum that I could find. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's go crossbow. Stop, you know, thinking more. Do we have to? Taxidermy knife. Ooh. Interesting. Small precision cutting tool. We'd like to test that out. Crossbow. Iron bolts. Copper or steel. I think steel is going to be the way we're going to go, right? We can make also some copper ones if we want to at the end of it. So why not? Let's do that too. So the crisp be made on the anvil. And we're going to make ourselves a whole bunch of bolts too, which is probably here too, right? The same thing. So there we go. So we need some more wood and some iron ingots. Now I have iron ingots over here. All right. And I think it's in here, or is it in here? I think it's in here. So I went back to the mines. If you guys are wondering, I did go back to the mines. I'm going to probably need some steel too. It could be a little heavy. But yeah, I went back to the mines and then further away too to grab all the iron I could. Now, I didn't smelt it all into steel because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. just yet. So we're going to try to see how long that's going to take us to get all that completed. You know, to get all the other stuff done. And then if we need to, we can always go back. They have a little bit more aluminum and stuff in there. So it's not such a big deal. All right, let's open this up here. And let's see here in Anvil. We're going to make ourselves the crossbow. Okay, so we have iron bolts and we have, there you go, copper bolts. We want to get the taxidermy knife. We're going to try it out. I mean, at this point, it's got to be kick-ass compared to what I have. Right? So we're going to put that down as our backup stuff right now. And then where's the other bolts here? Iron bolts, iron bolts. What the hell? They're both iron? That's steel. Oh, it's a typo. It's a steel. That's so weird. Are they both the same though? Like I know there's, I get the, don't tell me the ingot thing there. I see it. But oh my God, I don't know. And there's the ones for the copper. And we could try out the copper ones first and see, because I don't think I have a shitload of steel to be playing with here. Now looking at the cost of it, I'm like, ooh, a little bit expensive. I'll just put this back in this one for now, and we'll look at the copper, because I think I have a lot more of that to mess around with. I do. All right, the other forge too, I don't think I left anything in here. We can open this up here, and we'll make ourselves a few more of those. So let's see, maxed out. What if I need some copper? Let's bring this down to 25 for now. We'll craft those babies up. We'll switch over to our new crossbow. Wicked. I'm going to put those over here if in case I ever need some more. I'll come back and make myself another one. And yeah, okay, so we have this fine tool now. Oh, so sweet. So friggin' sweet. Look at that. All right. Hello. I don't know how good this is going to be, but we're going to test it out and see. I don't see a victim yet. Who's going to be the victim? Wow, it's super bright today. Come here. Are you one? Oh, that's not a big one, though. But we're going to test it out. Oh, jeez. I heard some rustling to the left of me. Let's see how much more we get out of this. Now, what does this do compared to the rest? I'm just curious. This knife here, I know what it does, but I'm curious to see what it does here. Yield, oh, 100 plus 100. I should go and check out versus the other one we have. That'd be kind of cool. All right, let's press 3 and skin the crap out of this. Now, again, the skinning bench is the best. I'm not even debating it, but we can't seem to... Ooh, okay. You can't use this? Okay, so it doesn't seem like I can use it on here. Interesting. I thought I could... I guess you need the... Oh, my God, I have to go in third person. Something to fix. I thought I could use it for that, but I guess I need the actual bench for that. That's possible. All right, let's bring this little buddy in here for now. There we go. It's near the fire, dude. Near the fire. All right, that sucks a little bit. Especially, I can't get that bench right now because of my stupidities. Unless I upped at my level somehow. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I guess I'm going to need you after all. Wait a second, can I not make another knife? Since I'm so far ahead of this here. I'm so far away from me. Where's the other knife here? We went through a whole bunch of these here. Oh, look at that. I want that too. Iron spear would be kind of nice in case of emergency. Iron knife. I think that's where we're going to go. Steel knife would be kind of cool too. Let's go for the steel knife. That's 6. Just got to do it. Just got to do it. So total for that one is going to be steel knife, 6 more ingots. Right, we could do that. We'll get back out of third person for me personally. It's not my favorite. And then we'll make ourselves a really nice knife instead. That's why I want to waste all the iron, steel. I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong, but I just want to have, like, in case of we need to do this kind of stuff. You never know. All right, that's cool. I'll swap this out. This obviously maybe a good weapon. I mean, more of a weapon of choice. And what does this do for this one, the steel one? And yield 200 skinning. Whoa, that's a whole lot better than this thing. I don't know. 40 to 50 melee. This is not that good, the taxidermy thing. I think maybe, I don't know. Maybe you just need it for the bench. Not as good as I thought it would be. All right, let's skin this. On our brand new floors, nevertheless. And, okay, we only still got one fur. We got some meat. I don't know if we got a whole lot better. I don't see that. Maybe it's not part of the game just yet. I don't know, but it didn't seem like that was really that great, was it? But it's okay. We'll deal with it. All right, let's go and see if we can kill off some more animals here. Little choppy choppies. Okay. Anybody else out here want to try out my new crossbow? It looks cool, doesn't it, the crossbow? It really does. Woohoo! Look at that. Scenery here is absolutely stunning. All right, if I was wondering where all the deer were, they're all on that side over there with a baby there too. But I'm going to get the one that's been running away from me. Right there. He's on the edge. I think he's trying to take a sip of water. I don't want him to fall in the piranha lake because I won't be able to get myself to him. There's no way in hell. Well, I could get poison and stuff, get some fishies. Whoa, that's devastating. That is devastating. Oh, I love that. All right, we get our bolts back. Please tell me to get my bolts back because these things are bloody expensive. All right, there we go. We got our bolt back. Thank you. All right, so its accuracy still very much counts. I thought this bolt would have just destroyed from the side, but it's not doing that much better. But it is more of a straight shot, so it's nice. There we go. I'm hoping that's one. Tough to tell. The only way to know is to go in and start chopping away and see whether or not we get two back. Yeah, I'm not seeing a ton of stuff. That's only one back. Shite. All right, I'm losing some bolts here. Every time he lifts his friggin' little head. Oh, he's going in the water. Damn it! Did he go in the water? I think he did. Yes, he's right down there. Before the piranhas get them. I want my stuff back. Oh, a little carving underwater. Never hurt anybody except for when the piranhas are in there. Right? Alright. So let me hunt a little more so we can get what we need and deal with the loss of crossbows and stuff. The only thing that sucks about this is that I don't have a ton of it. There's not much to mine right now. I could probably go back and get some more copper pretty far away, though. It's a long journey. I've got medium deer stuck here. I'm going to try with a knife. Oh, that was devastating, that knife. Holy moly. Man, these trees are great to stopping animals from walking around. Storm ahead of us here. It's starting to come in pretty darn hard, and I'm going to jump into my nice safe area here. So far, it's been pretty safe. I haven't seen any reasons to having to fix or anything, which is really great. All right, so I got myself lots of fur and stuff. Hopefully, it's enough to make the last little piece here. We have this. We have these. And the only thing left to do was the feet armor. So let's craft that up. And this will be our going out gear. So we should probably make ourselves a box for that, which means the gear I'm going to be using to leave this fine establishment. To going out to try and see if we can get the mammoth is definitely the goal. I mean, we're probably going to die. I'm going to be honest with you. Death is probably imminent. It's going to be a horrible event. But we will try our best. So I'm going to place this here in the front. It's going to be a little bit annoying. I know it's a big box. But I'm going to bring some stuff with me. So I'm going to need that. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, no, we're going to pack that up. We're going to put that somewhere else. That's just a little bit too big for me. Okay, yeah, we'll put it here. That's fine. Do I have my thing? There we go. We'll just place that right here. Close as possible. I don't need to have to worry about that. Maybe center it, whatever. There we go. Okay, so let's go and get all the stuff we're going to need from there. We should put the fire back on here. It looks like I'm out of wood. So we'll grab ourselves a little stack right here and activate that sucker. And we'll take the rotten meat here. And, yeah, take it. And over there, we're going to drop in some extra food that we just got. Tons of it. Look at that, it's crazy amounts. Whole bunch of goodies out there. We have this for the poisoning, too. I like to drop it in there and make sure everything's okay. So we have our full suit right here. Boom, 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 boom. And that's going to go here. We're going to have to make ourselves a bed, too. So let's have this so we're prepared. All that's going to go on us. Probably should check it out to see what it looks like on us, right? Just for shites and giggles and poofs. I'd like to see it. Okay, so equip this baby up here. Inventory. All right, and my arms. Okay. Woohoo! Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I'm thinking for the trip, we should probably invest in a small insulated water bottle. Maybe we'll do that. There's 8 of those. Now, where is that crafted right now? It's crafted on the machining bench. All right. So I need 8 steel. Do I have those in here? I think I have 6. There we go. I got a whole bunch of junk on me right now. It's unbelievable. And I need 2 more of those if possible. We have tons. Okay. Now, I'm just very confused what I'm going to end up doing with the bolts and stuff. Now, I can't really waste too much on iron ore if I wanted to make the paste. So I have to be very, very careful when I'm actually crafting this up here. This is what I was trying to figure out, whether I'm going to be doing more steel or should I just hold off and get some iron and really pack up on bolts and stuff. So decisions, decisions, decisions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's always like that. We have to do it. So we're going to try and make ourselves one of these. and fill this baby up. We should have more enough water. That's good. I'm going to drop this off in here too. That's going to be one of our main things we need to carry. We can make a couple of the other ones too, which are these ones, which just need some fiber. And I have more than enough fiberlicious right here. Crazy amounts. Just like the rope. We have more than enough of this stuff, so we can put that away here. We know have some rocks and stuff we need to in here, so it's very nice. All right, let's go to this here. We're going to make ourselves a couple of this. You know, this thing contains a lot of water. We're in pretty good shape there. Reservoir right now is 90.79 liters on top there, so it's in pretty good shape. We have everything filled up already. We're filled up too because there's a couple of mistakes. And yeah, we're doing real nice. So let's go and put this back in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring all this. It'll depend on the weight I'm going to have to carry, but I think they'll be working out nice to have so much water on us, including food and other things. We'll have to worry about that. We could put ourselves like a bunch of this stuff in there too. And just prepare ourselves. I mean, it's going to go bad, most of this. But again, we're going to try to strive for there. It's only one at a time going bad. So let's get that. That's good, good, good. All right, so I'm going to need bolts and such. So we're definitely not going to be able to afford the gun. Now, the gun is the reason why I wanted to open it up. First of all, it looked freaking cool to have. I'm just going to press them anyways, open them up, hunting for future. We're going to want those. And frag grenades, really. Problem I'm going to have is iron ingots. And this is going to take 46 steel, so that to make the steel itself. I don't have any other places right now. We're running low on time, and I would love to get those, but unfortunately we can't. Same thing for this here, the recurve bow, very nice, but the aluminum ingots, I don't have very many. Okay, so we're going to invest in bolts. I think that's where we're going to head out and try and do our best with. So we're going to do iron bolts as many as we possibly can. Put some iron inside of the forge there on the other side, and we got that popping. I guess we could use both too if you want to make it a little quicker. Right over here, so we'll have 12 bolts. Not a lot, is it? When you look at it, it's really not a lot. We could activate that one too and split this up a tiny bit if we want to. Now, the thing is, I don't want any more steel. Another thing, I don't know, do we need to repair the bolt here? This needs to be repaired with iron, I think, eh? So this can be important. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to skip the steel making for now just because I don't have enough stuff. And I'm going to have to do a little bit of work here. So we'll just activate this, shoot this in here. I don't think there's any difference on how much we get back. It still takes 2 to make 1 here. And I think it's the same one here, right? There's no difference or giving you a little extra perk. No. So that's okay. So the more the merrier. We're going to craft a whole bunch of those. And yeah, I mean, I guess we can do some steel ones too. So we'll have tons of bolts and protecting ourselves at all costs. I think that's the best way to rock this. So let's grab some view. And over there, I wonder if it's faster in your side. I don't know. It's hard to judge. I have to put them side by side and check each and every one, or have it in multiplayer and check with our friends as we're doing this. So kind of important. All right, iron bolts and max again. Very cool. So we got ourselves some bolts there too. We got the copper. I'll tell you the difference here: 81 to 90, 85 to 95. Wow, big difference. Big friggin' difference too. Holy moly! All right. So let's get a couple more of those done. Let's just drop this off in here for now. Don't need any of that junk. I'm not in need for this. I will need some more wood, though, I think. Grab those. All right, and actually my food, too. Let's just make sure my food's up to par. Refreshing. So we have the bolts there. We have this going to... How long does it take? I don't know. Let's just check it out here. 16 seconds. Wait for this one to finish. 12 seconds. Yeah, it's faster. It's faster. So that's good. That's good to know. I was curious. I mean, what's, you know, is it for well worthwhile? It is. And yeah, it is. It is. So we'll make another 9 there. I don't think we're going to be able to take down this mammoth. That's for sure. We're probably going to have to also invest in a spear, a better spear than we have currently. I believe that is going to be a must. Steel knife and everything else. I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, not disappointed knife, but the other one I just made. I feel like I wasted a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's go and look at the spears, too. There's also poison arrows. There's also bone arrows here. The flare arrows were really nice. I really enjoyed that, to tell you the truth. You might want to make one of those. Maybe we'll be able to light up the area with it. And fire arrows, too, would be kind of nice with gunpowder. We could make the gunpowder. We do have a lot of stuff, but I think the this could be very nice to make. So we can make these on character too. Very easy to get the products and stuff for that. We just need some stone arrows with it and some sulfur. So we have to have those. So we'll have to make ourselves another longbow too at the same time. All right, the next thing we're going to do is probably an iron spear. I don't think we're built to afford this with 24. You know, if it looks mammothly beautiful to have. We could open it up though, just in case. Also the site, we could open that up. We have some extra points. Might as well open up whatever we possibly can. Wall torches too, I would want that. I would definitely want these cabinets and ice boxes, how you conserve all your goodies and stuff. But again, I need all the metals we can, so this is the reason why we're avoiding that. Now this can be made on the anvil. I'm gonna need 24 ingots for this. That's scary a bit, dudes. Considering I'm not gonna use a spear very much, I think I prefer to have some distance with this if possible. All right, so while we're waiting for all that to finish up, we're gonna open this up here and make ourselves a new bow, which the game took from me. Why? I don't know. We're gonna put away the crossbow because the only thing I'm worried about the crossbow is wear factor. It's already down quite a bit, and that's kind of scares me just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Can I put that back? Maybe the other one. We'll turn to deactivate that. Won't want to get too hot in here. And yeah, let's open this up and see here. This is pretty much done too. Awesome, really nice. We have a whole bunch of different. I didn't mean those things to cook up, by the way. I shot them in there, and I forgot it was on. It's hard to tell sometimes it's on or off, especially when you're in a rush. Said unfortunately, yeah. All they got is make another one. Let's just deactivate that for now. Just in case I need it. All right, so let's go and check this out here. We did say we're gonna make those, so we made ourselves a bow. I just need to fix up my crossbow because it doesn't seem to last very long. I'll be honest with you, not really cool. We have to repair it with one, so I'm not gonna want to use that. Oh, just relax, Mr. Stamina. All right, we're gonna want to put this in here. I should really make an ice box, but again, it's all about space, right? So we're gonna want that, and we're gonna want to get ourselves the bow. And arrows. I think the arrows I can make on myself, it said, right? I believe so. So we have the flare arrows right here. We have the bone arrows. We can maybe invest in better arrows too, but I don't know. It sounds like fun to do this thing here. So let's make ourselves, I think I have some stone arrows. Yeah, crap load. And I have some sulfur right here. Okay. I'm going to craft them myself. I'm saying, there you go, flare arrows. Craft all. Let's do it. Let's get a 46 shot of this. We're never going to use that many, but we could end up using it. Who cares at this point? Am I getting crafting points for this? I am, actually. So there you go. It works out great. We're going to utilize those. We have tons of stone. We have tons of wood. We can take care of that afterwards. All right, so the problem I'm having right now is I'm more worried that those crossbows are going to end up breaking by the time we get there. So I'm thinking I probably should look at maybe some better arrows as we go through it. Maybe make those instead of having to worry about. We have poison arrows too. That's pretty cool. So we have bone. We can make flare and fire arrows. We don't need like steel or anything, right? Not until we go into the other one. So let's go make ourselves a whole bunch of bone arrows at the same time. And we do have a lot of leather and things, so not a big problem. All right, I think I need some stickies at the same time. Again, not a big problem here. Oops. There we go. Let's do this here. Crafting. Bone arrows. Just 20, eh? Boy, it costs a lot to make these things. It really does. I think it's just the bone itself. It's expensive, but we happen to have a crap load too. All right, so on the anvil, we can make ourselves a few more of you. Iron bolts. There we go. 26. Let's go with, because in case repairs and stuff, let's go with another 15 of those and see how that flies. And then we're going to be making ourselves more of you, max you out. There we go. And that way we're going to have tons and tons and tons of beautiful arrows. And these ones I can use a lot without any problems. Now we can make those fire arrows too. They take some gunpowder. It could be interesting to try and test out and see what we can do with them. All right, so gunpowder is going to take some of these things. Very nice. Very nice. So we can click on some gunpowder and see. Let's not exaggerate. Let's make it 40. And craft those suckers up. I'll make myself another. Just friggin' in case. Yeah, I forgot to equip it. It is my bad. Alright. And like I said, I don't know how much it's going to cost us and how much work is going to be involved for us to take it down that mammoth and stuff and how fast we're going to die. But probably a good chance of us dying pretty good. Alright, let's open this up here. We got ourselves some more bolts there. Very nice. And I think we have the gunpowder made. coals. And I need to make myself some stone arrows. So I think I have some stone left somewhere here. Grab that. There we go. And we'll make ourselves some stone arrows. It looks like I need to feed myself too at the same time. Okay, stone arrows, 9. I know I have 9 of them, but I want to test out a little more than that. So we're going to need some fiber too. Do I have fiber in here? No fiber. Incoming storm. No! Never expected that in a million years. All right, so I think we're going to leave the episode here. It's darn crazy that I love that storm, and in a very, very nice way, we'll have to wait out for tomorrow to go and do some traveling. So our main goal, I think, is to go out somewhere over here. I think Dread and also Lost was saying it's around here somewhere. So we're going to have to travel back around and make our way to there. It's going to be a nice little travel, that's for sure. We'll need to, of course, make sure we have oxygen. Oh my god, what the frig happened? This is what broke? What the frig? My oxygenator broke when I left the door open. What a load of you-know-what. I kind of need that for tomorrow morning here. All right. Wow, I thought that was the end, my friend. The end, but it isn't. We still have some things to do. So I'll craft one of these. I'll place it back down and take care of that. And tomorrow we're going to be heading out and doing some work. And hopefully we can take down the mammoth. Maybe cool. But after that, if we don't, we'll need to return back here and launch out, or else we'll lose a character. So very, very important stuff we have to take care of. So thank you all for being here. Again, you guys are absolutely best. If you guys enjoy us, again, show some love by hitting the like button. If you're brand new, please go and subscribe. Thank you for being part of this every single day. It means a lot to me. You guys are the best. This GameEdged. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.